Morning. It's cold outside. Like 36 degrees or something. Crazy. Supposed to get up to like 60 something. That's your weather recap for today. It's Sunday morning. I'm out here at Big City Bread Cafe in Athens, Georgia, having my scone. Waiting to see how many people show up. Good morning, Liz, and good morning, Mel. I'm braving the weather. Being out here with you guys. Outside. Robert doesn't understand it's a Sunday. He wouldn't let me sleep in a little bit. Hey, Wesley. Everything's going pretty good. Robert woke me up this morning early and like lays on top of me and looks in my face and does this thing. He had food in his bowl from last night still. He just wanted me up moving around. He's like, I'm up, you need to be up. Yeah, early morning. Now that the sun goes down so early, around 7 o'clock, he's laying down for the night. He's going to bed. He's like, it's dark outside. Why are you staying up late? I had this weirdest dream. Strangest dream. We were conquering these lands, but there's this village on the northeast that wouldn't die. They wouldn't surrender, and we couldn't take them over. I don't know. We were in battle with them. We couldn't win. Kind of weird. Probably because I'm watching Game of Thrones. You know these chattery birds? I'm on season 6. I found some discrepancies. Have you guys watched it? Have you guys watched Game of Thrones? I thought everybody in the world had watched it besides me. I'm late to the game. Shine upon me, sun. Warm me up, sunshine. Oh, hey, Addie. How are you today? It's Sunday and it's going to be nice outside. You watched part of it? It took a good, I don't know who that is waving at me. It took me a good, the first season was a little rough to get through, but once I got past the first season of Game of Thrones, it was all right. Now I'm into it. I'm up to, like I said, season 6, and you watched it all as it ended. They killed Jon Snow at the end of season 5. They ended up with this Frankenstein monster. Frankenstein's the scientist. Don't try to correct me. Basically, they got Frankenstein, and then that queen, she had to take that walk of shame naked down the street. There's a lot of nudity. Lots and lots of nudity. And none of it really adds to the story. I mean, they're in a relationship or they're not, but I don't know. But she had to take her walk of shame, and I was like, man, they messed up letting her go. She gets back to the castle, she's going to send some knights down there and have them slaughtered or something like that. Nope. She just goes back, season 6, episode 1. She's there with her short hair. La, 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 la. Not even taking revenge. I was like, this is the most vengeful person the show's gotten. She's not even taking revenge yet. And they got the zombie apocalypse that happened at the end of season 5. There's a lot of weird stuff in there. A lot of weird stuff in there. No, I am not Taylor's father. I don't know who that is. And then in a land that doesn't exist on the map, I think it was season 3, somewhere in season 3, the guy mentions getting fabrics and stuff from France. So that's the only European country that I've noticed ever mentioned in the entire show. And it was just one little thing. He's talking to this girl, and he's like, and these French things, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, hey, wait a minute. It's supposed to be all make-believe land. No, I'm in Athens, Georgia, here in the United States. Yeah. So, a little bit off on the geographical thing. That's fine. It's cold. You can see my breath. All these oaths and stuff, the Night Watch. I don't know. It's a cool show. It's a cool show. She finally got her dragon to come down and burn some people in the stadium. That was kind of cool. So yeah. Anyway, that's what I've been watching the past week. Game of Thrones. Good stuff. United States Marine Corps 0311. Is that a code? Why did the early 2000s stuff look like cell phones, the flip phones, even flip phones look snazzy, and had this, I think it's the same idea from like the 80s and stuff, this futuristic type idea of what's going to happen. But they just wanted to outdo the other manufacturer mainly. It's competition, so they came up with different, like the Motorola Razr. Ooh, that was the phone to have, you know. Flipped open and looked really slick and futuristic. I know what you mean. Now they're all exactly the same looking. All exactly the same looking. I am not related to Shane Gillis, not that I know of. I've never met the guy. I didn't know he existed until he got famous. So, no, not related to him. I'm not related to anybody famous, which is fine. Yeah, still waiting next phone. Yeah, I know, it's fine. I get it often. You see the last name, people ask that all the time. People ask about Sean McGregor. I'm not McGregor either. Conor McGregor, that's it. I'm not him. I'm not related to him, not his uncle. You're from India and you love foreigners. Well, there you go. Congratulations. I never really, I remember the early 2000 phones before the touchscreen phones came out, the smartphones. I think that happened like 2007, the first iPhone. Yeah. Then you had the ones that had the slide out keyboard. You slid the phone and half of it slid up and it revealed this full keyboard where you could do a text message. That was kind of cool. Their phone. Don't know how to achieve basic stuff. I think that's just parenting growing up. Like that video I showed you of the guy cooking the can of soup in the can on the stove and it exploded in his face. I don't know. People are just... Maybe he did that on purpose. I don't know. That'd be stupid to do that on purpose, but yeah. I work for the post office. Buy stamps. Did you mail your Christmas cards this year? The LG slider. Yeah, the sliding phones were kind of cool. Yeah, the sliding phones are cool. Had those. I had the coolest smartphone that I ever had was the R2D2 phone, and it touchscreen smartphone, but it also, not only was it a smartphone, you slid it out and had a full keyboard as well. And it had all the different sound effects of R2D2, and in the back of it looked like R2D2, and it was a droid, an android, and yeah, you got smashed. But I'm ready for January 2nd, and then how many days to spring after that? Count it down, get it over with. Is it? Are you guys buying a bunch of gifts for people for Christmas still? Portable PlayStation phone slider. Man, you were living large. I wonder who this guy is. I think I should know him. He's waved at me. He's got his kids and his wife with him. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I don't. I've met so many people in improv that here in town now people wave at me and I'm like, hey. Of course, I've got old man syndrome. I can't remember who's who or what's what. It's just like, how do you know what to buy people if everybody buys everything they want all throughout the year? Like Amazon, Walmart, whatever else, Target. I don't know. I mean, how do you know you're getting something for somebody that they'll like? They've already got everything they want. That makes sense? I don't know. And then Steve is Seven giving me a shout out there. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. A lot of people have iPhones. I learned that iPhones are mainly popular in the United States, not so much around the rest of the world. Android phones dominate the rest of the market around the world. I have an Android. We're on the Pixel 10 right now. Oh, he's that was parting gifts. It's the thought that counts. Yeah, I guess so. You were thinking about them. Once a year. We think about them once a year. The rest of the year, you're on your own. I don't know you. Come the holidays, I'll think about you. Yep. I guess I'm just an old grumpy bah humbug Scrooge about the holidays. I lost interest in holidays and all the hoopla after, yeah, during my marriage with the kids and stuff. It's just like, that's a whole nother thing. It was too stressful. Too stressful. Trying to do all these different things. At the time, you trying to make ends meet, living check to check, asking the landlord if you can have another week before you pay him. And then spend all this money on presents and gifts and decorations that the kids don't even care about. And then we're going to there we go. Got rid of that guy. Somebody's being troll. Sunday morning troll. As I think back of when my parents for the holidays, and we had the catalog, and you try to get some stuff, and they would try to get some things for you for Christmas. But I lived out in the middle of nowhere. The best place to shop was at Walmart. That was it, which was fine. You can get stuff there. And imagine the stress I put my parents under, mainly, just saying, I want this and I want that. Wasn't thinking about the bigger picture. When you're a kid, you don't think about the bigger picture, but I don't know. Yeah. When the kids got a little bit, 5 and 10, and then I was like, I'm done with this. This is stupid. Handcrafted presents, huh? Get a little workshop, make some origami. I made this just for you. It's one of a kind. It's one of a kind. Yep. It's nice out. If the wind is not blowing, there's no breeze, so I'm not freezing to death. And the birds are chirping. It's going to be like 71 on Christmas Day. Yeah, in Georgia. In Texas, it's going to be 80. Out there playing volleyball and stuff, and playing badminton and stuff in the backyard with the family on Christmas Day. What business can you set up in our area? Do whatever you want, man. Whatever you're good at, I guess. I don't know. I haven't looked at the job market in the area to find out what is missing as far as businesses. What gap can you fill in the business of this town? I don't know. We'll take some research. That's what you got to find, in my opinion. When I had my computer shop, I was the only computer shop for miles, and I did decent. I was okay. But yeah, 80 degrees in North Texas. Damn, that's crazy. If the water was warm enough, go swimming. People do ice plunges. You can do an ice plunge on Christmas Day, even though it can be 80 degrees outside, but the water is freezing cold, and you can do an ice plunge. You see the man, I go no busted pipes and stuff. Is there this trend going on about people sniffing smelling salts? Anybody heard about that? People are like ordering smelling salts online, and they're like doing this challenge where they open it up and take a big whiff of it on camera, and it knocks them out. Is that a trend that I'm missing? I'm glad I'm missing it. I don't know. Smelling salts. I guess that's better than eating Tide Pods. Yeah, smelling salts will knock you out. It'll definitely knock you out. We had the little, in the Army, we had the little tab. They're like little vials, and it had this cloth over, so you would squeeze it, and it was glass. You'd squeeze it, and it'd break, and then the smelling salts would come out. Pre-workout, do smelling salts. Just use that instead of coffee to wake up in the morning. That's where I'll have to say no, thank you. Hey John, how's it going? We're just out here jibber jabbering and drinking coffee. Yep, that's what we're doing. Smelling salts. We had the first aid pouches. We would prank each other with them until they got onto us. We kept going back to resupply our pouches. We need more smelling salts. Come on, guys. You guys are wasting it. you would think in the military, as much money as we spend on the military, they wouldn't be so stingy with supplies. They're so. You'd have to fill out 3 pages of paperwork to get something out of supply room. Why you got to have this? What are you going to do with it? It's like, man, I'm a sergeant first class, and I'm asking for this item. You need to hand it over, damn it. It's like, where's all the money spent? Because we're not seeing it out there in the battlefield, I'll tell you that. We're having to, solder wires back together and stuff and repair cables. Having to use our ingenuity and electrical tape just to fix things on our own because we couldn't get the parts. It was kind of crazy. You could track anybody in the Army. A lot of checks and balances. It's the special forces and SEAL teams and Green Beret. All those guys, they get all the bells and whistles. They get all the cool stuff and get to use it on these secret missions and whatever. The rest of us are just riding around. Something going on over there. Go over there and patrol this town. Okay. Yeah. Good times. Coffee's keeping me warm. I told you guys I got the old truck running, didn't I? The old Ford. I got it running. I need to change the oil in it, so I'm gonna do that today since it's nice out. It's gonna be nice this afternoon. Change the oil in that guy. It started to smoke a little bit, and I got one of those additives at the store, and I put it in. It's like for seals and rings and for smoking engines. It's supposed to stop the smoke, and it worked. I put that in there in the engine with the oil. It's the thickest molasses looking stuff you could ever buy, and I put a half a bottle in there, and it stopped smoking. So I was like, damn, it actually worked. Some of these additives don't work, but sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. What was it? One I don't my Ford Ranger that I had. It it was it was leaking oil a little bit from one of the valve cover gaskets, just a teeny little bit. And I put some stop leak in there, fixed it right up, done. Lowrider Tahoe. Hey, they're coming out with lowrider stamps, postage stamps, representing lowrider cars and trucks. That's coming out this spring, I think, spring or summer. Hello. No, I'm not fishing. This is where I'm gonna have to get my headphones on so people won't talk to me while I'm on here. I brought my headphones, big headphones. My backpack is my prop. There we go, get situated again. No, I'm not fishing. I haven't been fishing in forever. I told that story 500 times. Which side is the left side? This side. There we go. Let me put these on like this. And then nobody will say anything to me. I got my headphones on. I'm not sure what you're asking about, Diddy. Introverts. Well, I know I look strange sitting here talking about my backpack. They can't see the phone. So. May have to get a refill on my coffee. Nobody else wants to sit out and have breakfast in the cold. I'm contemplating selling the truck, though. I don't know. Hey, Jerry. Morning to you. It's like, I really enjoy driving it. I like having it. It's good to go to, like, home improvement store and pick up lumber or whatever else I want. But that's all it's good for, you know? Take a spin around town. Yay, that was fun. That lasted 10 minutes. I can't, it gets like 7 or 8 miles per gallon, so I can't take it on like a road trip. And now that it had that one issue, I'm afraid it's going to break down on me. If I go to somewhere, I'll be stranded. There's plenty of there's coffee shops all over, man. There's so many coffee shops in this town. It's you know, Jittery Joe's is the coffee brand here in this town. Government won't let you allow you to have 2 vehicles. Why not? People have 3 or 4, 10. Some people have warehouses full of cars. Is it the government, or are you part of some HOA where he's like, you can't have this many vehicles in your parking lot or in your driveway? That's the first thing I asked when I was going to buy this house. Is this an HOA? And they're like, nope. I said, good. Take your HOA and shove it. It's just, oh, constant. It allow you to have assets until he's 18. Wow. Do they check that though? Because I know here in Georgia, I've seen some people in some really nice cars driving around, SUVs and whatnot, and getting benefits. I don't know. If you don't give the tax to the government, they'll shut you down. that's all you got to worry about right there. They'll shut you down. You'll be done. Do I like coffee? Yes. I actually like it a lot. Lowrider's got to go. You should post a picture of your lowrider on Discord before you get rid of it, Wesley, so we can see it. I drink coffee all day, every day. I drink almost a pot a day at work. So, yeah, I really like coffee. Like is a mild word. I can't say that I'm in love with it, you know? I'm not going to cry if it's gone. That type of thing. It's left me. What am I going to do? Yeah, that's why I use the word like instead of, love it. Addicted? I really enjoy the taste of it. And I drink it black. I don't put anything in it. If that's my addiction, then I'm doing okay. I can go without coffee if I want to, but I don't. So I guess I am addicted. I can quit anytime. I swear. It doesn't control me. I control it. The decaf coffee is what I can't understand. What was my dream as a child? I wish I could fly. uh, yeah. My dream as a kid, wish I could fly. I think all kids wanted to like fly or be able to run super fast or something like that. You get free coffee at AA meetings. Ironic. We're here to solve your addiction. We also know that you need coffee, so we've got that over there with some powdered creamer. I haven't done Mary Jane pot, none of that stuff. Just gonna stick to coffee. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. Exactly like your dream. Dream of coffee. I'm just amazed we can meet the supply and demand of coffee around the world. As much land as it takes to harvest the coffee beans and still be able to keep up with demand of coffee around the world. Quite impressive. Coffee versus a beautiful actress. I'll take coffee. Beautiful actress ended up getting an attitude, and then I'll end up losing her. So, and probably wouldn't be compatible. So yeah, at least the coffee is consistent. uh, Wish I could fly. Now that I'm older, if I had a superpower, it'd be to read minds. Oh yeah, the Juan Valdez and his donkey. He's in the hills of Colombia getting these coffee beans for you. And it's just this lone guy out there with a donkey. Oh gosh. Advertisements, man, back in the 80s, or just if you look at them today, they're absolutely hilarious. Couldn't imagine. You couldn't get away with that today. You can't even have Aunt Jemima or that little Indian girl in the butter. Uncle Ben can't be on the box anymore. Imagine putting Juan Valdez back in the commercials again. What coffee brand was that? Was that Folgers or Maxwell House or something like that? What coffee brand was that where the Juan Valdez was getting the coffee beans? Does anybody know? You're watching from Kenya. Sweet. Hold on. It's not mine. Normally I wouldn't check on something like that, but there are some interesting people that walk through this area often. So yeah. I don't know how to shut it off. Oh, that's Bob. That's who it is. I recognize him now without the jacket. Now, right? Shut it off, damn it. Just let it run its course. I think it'll shut off after like 5 minutes. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? They went up there to the car, they just left it honking. And Mel's getting pissed off. Shut that car up. It may be. Nah, it's just, I think they got kids, and one of them must have pushed the button on the remote. It's not mine. I saw the blinking lights on the other one. Why should it be mine? I swear it's not mine. There we go. Somebody figured it out. All right, now we're back. Sorry for the interruption, technical difficulties. Ah, the sun. Shine on me. Feels so good. People letting their kids play with the car keys.
Oh, he's so cute. He hit the honk button. That's our little Timmy.
For Colombian coffee, not just one brand, just Colombian coffee in general. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. There is no snow in Georgia. It's total economic and collapse if it snows 1/8 of an inch in Georgia. Any snow hits Georgia and any area completely shuts down and collapses. Nobody can handle snow at all in Georgia. Hello from Scotland. Oh, cool, from Scotland. I was worried about my weather. I bet yours is lovely up there. Folgers for something. I thought Folgers as well for the Juan Valdez, but it's just Colombian coffee in general. Well, there you go. Did you see the new Folgers commercial? Somebody redid it, and then the son comes home, but he's like in love with his sister, and the parents are like, "You got to get out of the house." He says, "I just want to wake up to the smell of you and Folgers dark roast Colombian coffee." So like that. Folgers is not expensive compared to all the other coffees. Folgers is not expensive at all. What's my favorite song? I don't know if I have a like just favorite to go to. Yeah, I have my coffee. My hat's made out of coffee. I saw it. I think I recorded it. So basically, the son comes home, and they put Folgers in the commercial and everything. And it's the sister's sitting there, standing there waiting for him. They go in the kitchen, and they're like, "Hey, how's it going?" La, la, la. And he hands her a present, and she takes the bow, puts the bow on him, and says, "You're my present." And then you're like, "Okay, this is getting a little awkward." And then the parents wake up, like, "He's here," and they run downstairs. It just spirals out of control. It's like a 2-minute video. For a while, it's $20. Damn. You have to load your own truck at work? I don't load any trucks at work. I'm not a truck loader. It's not in my job description. 15 degrees in Ohio. You can keep that crap. I'm in Georgia, where the sun is rising and my cup is empty. All right, we're gonna go get a refill real quick. Take you guys with me. Yeah. Put this down here. There's this one guy that walks by, and let's check things out. How do I do this again? I forget. Unlock. Yep, that's it. Oh yeah. Let me get this thing here. There we go. This backpack that I got, you can take the strap, you can undo it here and strap it around like the arm of the chair or the leg of the table, and it's supposed to be like theft resistant. It's got these other little locks and slides you can put on there that make it difficult to open up if you're not familiar with the backpack. And it's supposed to be resistant to knife cutting as well. I don't know why I got this backpack. I'm not in danger of anything like that happening, but I have one, so there you go. And I don't want to carry it inside. Nothing's gonna happen to it though. If the music's playing, I won't have to mute it. There we go. Yes, I am. I live alone with my dog. It's great. No, I do not want a roommate. I had a roommate once that was hell on earth. His name was Joe. And when I was living in Tennessee, he was my roommate for a little bit. And that guy, he liked to work out a lot. and he had a weights inside the house that he would work out with all the time. And yeah, Robert's just started the show, but he liked to work out all the time, and therefore he liked to eat all the time. So he would eat all the food in the house all the time. There was never I could never come home and make even a sandwich, nothing like that. He would eat everything. So I thought, okay, I'll buy stuff that you have to like prep and cook. You know, you can't just throw it in the microwave. You got to put some effort behind it. Didn't stop him. He was a horrible cook, but it didn't stop him. He just kept cooking, eating, and consuming every piece of food. And he wasn't like a fat guy either. He was just this big guy, and it really pissed me off. I was like, it was cheaper for me to go out to eat at McDonald's every day than it was to buy groceries. That's how much he ate all the time. So yeah, roommates are not fun. You'd have to do like Sheldon, have this like constitution they have to sign, Bill of Rights or legislation, roommate agreement. I don't need a roommate. I don't want one. My dog is my roommate, and he climbs on top of me at 7 in the morning and stares in my face like, "You getting up?" They never work out. Nope. Not even if you're married to them. They don't work out. I'd have to be on really bad, hard times, and I'd have to be really hurting for money to consider having a roommate. At the time when he was a roommate, I was strapped for cash. I couldn't afford a place by myself. The story behind that as well, but and that's why I was like, "Hey man, I got this extra room in this apartment." He moved right on in. He brought his weight set in one time. He finally got his weight set in there, and he worked second shift, and I worked first shift. So we in different jobs, but we didn't really see each other that often. But he'd be in there just working out, slamming the weights and stuff like that. I'm trying to get some sleep. I'm like, "Dude, do you mind like, taking a little bit easy on those weights?" And he would continue to slam the weights and drop them and make all kinds of noise. And then his brother would bring people over, and they would sit there and play Nintendo, PlayStation, or whatever at 2 a.m. and just making all kinds of noise. And I'm just like, this sucks, man. So I just stopped paying rent, saved that money, and got another place. And just while he was at work one day, packed all my stuff and left in like 2 hours. Just poof, ghost vanished on him. He came back. And he's like calling me. He's like, "Hey man, what happened? Where's all the stuff?" And I was like, "We got kicked out. We got evicted." I was like, I only got a 1-bedroom place now. Sorry, bro. He ended up moving back home with his parents. Oh, yep. Steve Balboni. I don't know a Steve by that name. Yep, that's what I did. Oh, poor guy, all he wanted was muscles. Yep. Tommy Tough Knuckles Construction. Are you sponsoring this episode of Coffee with Malcolm? You got the $11? No, I don't have the $11, and you're never getting it either. So take that. Should have never loaned me the $11. What did we learn? Oh man. Today's sponsor is Tommy Tough Knuckles. Joey Bag of Donuts. I do not smoke cannabis or weed. I just like, I don't like drama. I don't care for it. care messing with people, and yeah, doing it. There's Rachel. Hey, Rachel. Yeah, it's cold. It's like, it's not, is it 32? I thought it was like 36. The sun is shining on me though. Learn how to spell knuckles. It's a play on words. The sun's shining. It feels good. And I have hot coffee to drink. And I got this great Duluth jacket that somebody gave me. Keeps me nice and warm. Got a bunch of crows or something over there. Starlings. Tree full of them. So what plans do you guys have today? Anybody do anything special today, or are you just going to relax? Day of relaxation for everybody. I have to go to Walmart this morning after this. Do I watch NASCAR? No, I don't care for NASCAR. We talked about that the other day. I like rally sport racing better. NASCAR is just never got into it. Never liked NASCAR racing and stuff. I didn't find it entertaining. It just seemed like it lasted 4 hours, and then they barely made any movement for 4 hours, between each other. Kind of like soccer. Was it 90 minutes to 2 hours, and they make 2 points? I mean, people get excited to make a point, like finally, But yep. Somebody else from India. Well, thank you for that. I feel special now. I know it's more strategy than action. I'm an action kind of guy then. I did like watching the replays of the crashes. Those were good. I don't know where Ramesh is. He just bailed on us. Ramesh was our correspondent from India, and he just doesn't even show up anymore. You lost your glasses outside. So you're doing things that doesn't require vision. I'm doing my blind man chores today. All right, Mel, have a good day. Be safe out there. I'm only doing blind man activities today. Hippie bead skills, engraving rocks, looking at dinosaurs to look like dinosaurs and faces. Huh. Your hippie bead skills. That is so odd. Happy holidays. Here's a dinosaur made out of gravel. I don't know. Engraving rocks. I carved this dinosaur on this rock I found for you. Oh, thanks. Thank you. If you get a reaction like, oh, that's very nice, they don't know how to take it. They don't understand why you gave them a rock with a dinosaur on it. I don't go hunting. I go to the grocery store. Hunting's boring. I never cared for it. I've said to them a million times, if the apocalypse comes, I'm a dead guy. I won't be able to survive. Predictive text for the purpose. You can use voice to text and just talk to your phone. You found this rock, thought you. I was walking along, this rock just spoke to me. And I picked it up, and I was like, man, this rock's been here since the dinosaurs. That's it. I'll put a dinosaur on it. And I'm going to give it to Mel. I'm sorry, it just seems no power to you. I couldn't draw a dinosaur if I had to. Okay. See, I would just use googly eyes. I would like stick some googly eyes on a rock, and that'd be it. And be done. I'm like, here you go, buddy. Here's your pet rock. Congratulations, William, on that. Just put googly eyes. Googly eyes on anything is funny. You can put googly eyes on anything, and it instantly becomes hilarious, in my opinion. Bought you an engraving pen you didn't know you want. Is it like a Dremel? Is it kind of like that? Kind of like a Dremel? My penmanship's not great. I don't think an engraving tool would serve me well. Putting googly eyes on it. You should. You should put googly eyes on your bike. You carry the googly eyes in your pocket. just carry a bag full of googly eyes, walk through town, and just put googly eyes on random things throughout town. Just like it spice everything up. Oh shit! Scribbles doesn't like googly eyes. You stuck them on the seat. You put them on a ketchup bottle at a restaurant or something like that. It's a hot sauce bottle. Now I'm gonna have to get a pack of googly eyes to do that. Just put them on random stuff around town. Get really big ones and put them on a stop sign. Put googly eyes on a surveillance camera, on a security camera. Put googly eyes on it. It's watching you, literally. Just everywhere. Put them on everything. Back of this chair, that coffee mug. I heard that song Johnny Cash on the way up here this morning. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert, spare man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I only know the chorus. I don't know the rest of the song. Am I political? Nope. Not at all. I know there's so many places. I don't know how he does it. I think he kind of makes it up. If he was at a live show and he played that song, I don't think he played it that often in live shows. If he did, he just kind of named stuff randomly. Sasquatch from Canada. How is everyone? We're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're hanging in there. Yeah, there's. I'm the only idiot sitting outside in the cold. All these tables, nobody here. When it's nice outside, this place is just packed. They're all the tables are filling up by 9 o'clock. They're all getting filled. Make it cold and afraid, but okay. Exactly. Saw that. I went to the improv show last Friday night. Hilarious. Good stuff. I wish I could video it one time for you guys. So you can see how much fun it is. It's just hilarious, the skits they were doing, and it's all on the spot humor. Good time. I go every Friday. It's my what does it get you, endorphins going or dopamine or something like that? I don't know. Makes me happy. That's all I gotta say about that. Fresh air, it is. It's good. Just don't run in the cold air, and then I'll be coughing and hacking for 3 days. I'm in Georgia. Georgia, on my mind. I don't know the song. I can't sing. Not one of my talents. And I think Ray Charles sang that song, Georgia. He was actually talking about a person, not a woman named Georgia. He's talking about a person, not the state. That's what I meant to say. He's singing about a person, not about the state of Georgia. He's talking about some woman named Georgia. At least that's what I heard or read somewhere. All right, Wesley, have a good day, man. Have a good day. Oh, man. Do I do any? This is making everybody think I go hunting. I don't hunt. The only thing I hunt is my next cup of coffee. I mean, there's plenty of places here in Georgia that I could, but I don't. Like I said, I've told the story before. When I was a kid, I found it boring. I found hunting to be boring. I don't know. What is the best state to live in? I've only lived in 2 states, Tennessee and Georgia, as far as living in a state. I don't know. I think every place has its own plus and minuses, right? Colorado. I've been to Colorado. I don't know. I like where I am. No, I don't want to live up north in Michigan. The snow and ice and things like that. No, thank you. I don't want to be in that part of that. That's why those old people come down to Florida during the winter. The snowbirds, as they call them. And people can afford to do it. They're smart enough, and they get out of the cold. The pigs. No Great Lakes for me. Yeah, exactly. No Great Lakes. Rachel and I were on the same page on that one. went to Ohio, and close to the Great Lakes, and man, that was just bitter cold, and there was ice all over the place. We're afraid we're going to fall down, smack. We're slipping and sliding all over the damn place. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about Oregon. I've never been there. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, definitely too cold. This is about as cold as I want it to get. This right here. Any more than this, and I don't want it. Pipes freezing and busting. That's my biggest fear of the cold, is freezing pipes. I've never had a pipe freeze and bust before, but it is my biggest fear as far as home, winter cold. I don't think I'm going to get frostbite or freeze myself. I'm more worried about the pipes. Oh, they locked their dog in the car, went inside to eat. Maybe they're just picking up something. Winter takes some points off your IQ every year. So each winter you get a little dumber. What is this person doing? Just driving backwards all over the place. He drove backwards up the road. Went up this thing, turned around, and then went backwards down the road. I see the weirdest stuff sometimes. Oh, that's a good spot. Just backed all the way up, backed all the way up this thing, turned around, back down, and parked. Gotta watch. Well, you're turning it into the wrong channel if you're wanting smart people and hope. I don't know if I can give those things to you or not. Could try, maybe. I don't know. I couldn't imagine Detroit being in now. No, thank you. It's coming off all that cold air off the Great Lakes. In Chicago, man, that's frigid cold too. No, that's crazy. Yep. I'm near Toledo. The wrong color for Detroit. Ah, stop that. Why would you say something like that? Yeah, it was extra cold. But I guess it doesn't get as hot in the summertime, so that's kind of good. I mean, it'll get warm, but it doesn't get like Georgia hot up there. And we don't get Michigan cold down here. I don't know if I had the money, if I would own multiple houses just to dodge weather. I'd have to I have to win the Powerball. I bought a ticket. Did anybody win the Powerball last night? Is somebody a multi-billionaire? '90s in wow, Michigan. Damn. Did anybody win the Powerball? I got a ticket. I may be rich right now. I don't even know it. It said it was up to $1.5 billion, and then like take home is half that. Can you imagine? I can't imagine. I can't imagine having that much money. That's insane. Well, guys, I normally just stay on for about an hour. I'm gonna get off here. I gotta swing by Walmart. I gotta return something, and then I gotta go to Tractor Supply, get some more bird seed, and then I gotta go home. I don't have to go home. That's what I'm doing. So that's my plans for this morning: Walmart and Tractor Supply, and then home. Yep. Well, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me this morning, and I hope you all have a wonderful, safe day. And if you're new to the channel, I'm on here every morning at 7 a.m. So tune in, check out my channel for other stuff if you don't mind. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.